Okay, so this is what happened after I recorded the podcast yesterday. I went to bed, I had my iPhone in my hand. I opened the Audible app and listened to this book. It's called Remote, and the main idea of the book is that you don't need an office to work. Yesterday, I learned that many companies, including Accenture, eBay, and IBM, they do not have an office. They might have one, but most of their employees are working remotely in their home. It's a wonderful book. It has taught me new lessons. We have been doing this online business for the last 5 years now, and there are so many things that I have done so far in my business which can be improved, which can be made even better with the help of this book. So, reading books, yes, that is one of the best thing that you can do to improve your skills and to become an entrepreneur. You need to get knowledge. Either you should have access to all the persons, the right mentors who can teach you the right stuff at the right time, or you can simply download a book and start listening to it. Because according to Tony Robbins, you get a man's 10 years worth of life condensed in 3 to 4 hours. That's a book the man has written. That's the power of a book. But reading the book just one time doesn't make a difference. Read it again and again till all the concepts becomes clear to you. Start using it. Don't just read it and keep it there. Take actions. What you learn from the book, take actions and then teach others. That's how you learn from a book. I don't have a number for how many books that I've read in the last couple of years. I started listening to Audible in 2018, the year that I launched the company Dofodi online doctor consultation, and it has been a wonderful journey so far. Audible has been like my best friend, my mentor, my guru. So after that, I dozed off. I think it was 12 a.m., 12 in the midnight, when I finally went to bed. I kept the phone aside and I slept for like 7.5 hours. I woke up at 7:15. I used to wake up at 5:30. I did it for like 1 or 2 years, but then I faced some issues, and then I realized that I needed sleep. In order to wake up at 5, I have to sleep at least by 8:30. That's the only way that I can wake up at 9. And my family has not adapted to the new timing. So we have our dinner by 7:30 p.m. and it's very difficult to go to bed by 8:30. If you ask me, it's better to have your dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed. So if we are having our dinner at 7:30, it'll be only wise to go to bed by 10:30, 11, right? So that's how it went for the next 3 4 years, and that's still what we are doing right now. Some days I do intermittent fasting. Those days I have my dinner by 5:30. Immediately after I get back from office, I have my dinner and that's it. After that, I don't eat any stuff, any food. I don't drink any juices. I just have water and that's it. Those days I feel sleepy by 10, and those days are very good. Those days I try to get up by 6:30, but I still doze off and most of the days it'll be 7 by the time I wake up. So I'm a person who gives more importance to sleep. It keeps me motivated. It helps me to remember things. If I don't get 7.5 hours sleep, I feel like I have a small headache or something is not right. I feel lightheadedness, that I'm going to fall down or something like that. I'm not sure whether it's because of sleep or because of the vision problem. I once did an MRI scan, a magnetic resonance imaging scan of my head, and boy, the optic nerves, those are the thick nerves which goes from the back of your eyes to the brain. Those nerves were working like crazy. They were working very hard to carry all the information they were gathering through the retina from the eyes and to trying to pass it on to the brain. But the information that I get from my eyes when I keep my eyes open, it has been deteriorating. It was a slow change, but it was progressive. And I was shocked. The neurologist was shocked to see all those changes. He didn't have a clue what is happening to my eyes, and I had to explain. And he then said maybe that's the reason why the optic nerves are firing so hard. Yeah, I'm going off topic. So, after I woke up today morning, I tried to find a script for the video that I needed to shoot today. I googled some topics. First of all, I was searching for omega 3 fatty acids, and then I found some few interesting articles. Then I realized that in order to make it a script, it will take a longer time. So, what did I do? I just tried to make the video a little more specific. So, when I was reading through the omega 3 fatty acid articles in PubMed and scholarly articles, I came across this term which is called medium chain triglycerides. If you have been onto ketosis or keto diet or ketone bodies, you might know what medium chain triglycerides are. So these are like fatty acids, fatty chains, which are medium sized. It's easy to convert them into ketone bodies and make ketone bodies using these, and it is found in coconut milk and coconut sap and all the coconut products, but not so in the coconut oil. Compared to long chain fatty acids, medium chain fatty acids are better in order to convert it into ketone bodies. So I made a video on ketone bodies. No, I made a video on medium chain triglycerides today. So I did some more digging using that keyword, medium chain triglycerides, and found a few interesting articles in National Institute of Health website, and then another one in I think it was Mayo Clinic website. I took it down, took some notes, and the script was ready in like 30 minutes. I mailed it to my personal assistant. We started recording the video at 9, finished it by 9:45. We went to the office and started editing it. And it was a usual day at the office, but I did one thing extra. Last week I told you about this problem that I was facing in System.io. It is a website builder that I'm using to host the new website moneyisblind.com. I hope you know that because I know you've been listening to the podcast. So System.io, it's a French-based company, and it is a website builder just like WordPress and Wix and Squarespace and all. So System, it has a free generous plan, and last week when I searched on Google to find moneyisblind.com, I was able to find almost half a dozen pages where moneyisblind.com podcast is linked indirectly. That means my LinkedIn page, the Anchor page, the Quora website page, the Apple podcast, the Spotify, everything I was able to find, but nothing, no result directly leading to www.moneyisblind.com. So I thought it was some kind of indexing issues in the side of Google. So I created an account in Google Search Console, and I mentioned this in one of the last week episode. I hope you listen to it. But that didn't fix the problem. So I wrote an email to the support team at System, and I received a mail within 1 or 2 days, and their response was very good, and they gave me uh, a link to one of the articles which showed how to enable the posts and the pages that I create in the website builder to be shown in all Google search engines, and all the search engines including Google and Bing. So by default, every post and every page comes with this option hidden. They don't show it, they don't enable it. There's a setting in the editor page which reads like hide from search engines, and it is enabled by default. So we had to disable that option so that all the posts that we have created, it's like 50 posts now. Every post is one podcast episode. All right. And you can directly listen to the podcast by visiting my website moneyisblind.com, because we have embedded a player. So without leaving the website, you can listen to the podcast, and that's a post, right? So each of those episodes that we have, no, each of those posts that I had published on moneyisblind.com had to be edited. So we had to disable this option and enable all the posts and some of the main pages also, like a home page, about page, contact page, terms and conditions, privacy page, all those kind of pages as well. We had to enable it, make this option so that search engines like Google, Bing, Yahoo, DuckDuckGo, all of them can find us, find the page, find what it is inside this page by using their robots who crawl the websites and all, do the crazy shit. Yeah, sorry about that. And we did it, but when I was doing that, I found that there was an option where we could type in more keywords. So there was a title for the post, there was a description, and the author's name and some keywords. So I had to enter keywords manually, each of those keywords separated by comma, and then toggle this option so that search engines could find the post page, everything, and then save it again. So we did like 15 posts now. I have enabled everything, but when I checked in Google after coming back from office, I couldn't find any pages from moneyisblind.com. So I wrote another email to system asking for their help, because I don't know what else to do. Maybe this website builder is primarily designed to be like a funnel builder, not a blog. But they are providing a blog. That's the confusion. That's the part which is annoying, isn't it? Everything else looks fine and easy to do. You just need to have a personal assistant who can help you out with designing, publishing, and all. It is accessible, but it will take a lot of time. So you can save a lot of time if you have a personal assistant. That's the way I think, because I think time is more valuable than money, and so I get all the things done by making use of other person's time by paying them. That's how I save my time and money, right? I make more money by employing more persons, and I don't worry about spending too much because I know I will make more money so that I can spend more. After coming back from home, I played with my son for like an hour. We played tag, we had some races with our running shoes on. Then he rode on his bike and I chased him. We have a small house and a small lawn in front of our house. If you're coming to Kerala or Calicut, just send me an email. You are always welcome to my place. I don't consult patients at my home. I don't see any patients. I do online consultations. I had 3 consultations today and I finished them by 9:30. And I also had a call with Tyson, who is the customer who signed up for my perfect weight coaching program by paying me $250 for 1 month. That's one-on-one coaching. I had a call with him as well, and after that call, I had a bath after having my exercises, and now I am downstairs here recording this podcast while the robot Milagro, as the name of the floor cleaning robot, it's working hard in the first floor where my son and wife are sleeping to dust and vacuum the floor. So I hope you can listen hear that sound. So that's a quick update for you guys. That's how my day went. How was your day? I have scheduled and published, no, I must say, I have published another episode today at 7 p.m. Indian time. You can listen to it. I missed an episode yesterday because MacBook screwed up, iCloud screwed up, and I had to send the new recording through email and then edit it at the office. So that's what I'm going to do now. After stopping this podcast recording, I'll have to manually send it. And that is making my process of recording a podcast a little more difficult. But I have the assurance that it will be available when we are ready to edit it. I can't rely on iCloud automatically syncing from MacBook to my iPhone. It used to work. I have no idea why it stopped working. Alright, it's getting too long. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye, guys. Good night.